Hey, World Cultures class. Mr. Mac here, looking forward to the Korea unit starting real soon. And again, I hope you're having a good week. And just wanted to take you through some of the details for the Flex Friday assignment tomorrow. I know we're going to be in the middle of a holiday weekend this coming weekend, so want to give you ample time. And so we'll extend the due date for this into next Monday. And so anyway, the idea is there is a bit of division between North and South Korea. It's a political and military story, and we'll have more time to review some of that content and detail next week. But at this time, want to just kind of focus on the culmination, or rather the concept of the DMZ, the demilitarized zone in North South Korea, which is a demarcation separation line which extends uh, or interjects rather through both countries. And so the idea is that we're obviously going to be dealing with something a lot less serious and hopefully more fun with a divided rec room or idealized TV family friend rec room. But the idea here is that we look at the resources we have on two different sides of a room. We think about opportunities to share these resources. Uh, North South Korea has each country has different needs and different access to resources. So the idea becomes what are the potential opportunities when resources are shared, which could lead to a better economy in Korea, a better shared economy, or just better collaboration with industry, education, medicine, things like that. So, what it says here on slide number 2, the DMZ divides North and South Korea, and you can read more detail on how this has effectively kept the two nations separate since the Korean War. And then just some kind of essential questions as we get into the learning target of actually sharing the resources, but just thinking about what if North and South Korea could share resources? Things like clean water could be shared, or just good, nutritious food, or sustainable agriculture. How about sharing medical technology, or cell phone 5G internet, high speed internet technology? And then also, what if, and these are just the restaurants I'm thinking about right at the moment: Culver's, McDonald's, Chipotle, Noodles, Panera. Pick your favorite fast food. What if some of the great restaurants available to consumers and citizens in South Korea would also be available to the citizens of North Korea? What if shared awesome fun fast food restaurants could be shared? And then there's a whole bunch of other types of restaurants and food dishes that could be shared as well. So creating a shared rec room and shared space. Side one, choose some artifacts or amenities that you would place on one side of a rec room. You can use the pictures I've collected or find your own pictures online, at least 10 pictures per slide. And I think there should be already 20 pictures in play here. And then side two, um, choose some different artifacts or amenities that you would place on the other side of the room. The share space or the shared space will have a dividing bridge or line. And remember, this rumor zone is meant to be fictitious and fun. So this is just a fun activity leading into a more serious conversation next week about the Korean DMZ. All right, so side one on the rec room, we've got our video games. We have access to the outdoors and some mountains. We have a massive bridge connecting and dividing each side of the room. Again, this is fictitious, obviously. Gummy bears everywhere. We have an indoor swimming pool on this side of the room. Sofa and TV. Tons of pizza. Soda pop. Donuts. A luxurious bathroom and smartphones and high speed internet. It's going to be amazing. That's side one. Side two of the rec room, there's a classic retro style TV. Works super well though. Water park. Again, there's no limit on space, and this is just fictitious pretend. So we can have an indoor water park. Indoor skiing, an indoor ski slope. Tons of salad. This is one of the few items available. Just tons of salad. Healthy. Puppies, kittens, a garden in the backyard with a bridge, strawberries, a tent for camping in this on within this side of the room. Orange juice, so very healthy. And again, the bridge connection between the two sides of the room. So it would look like something like this. Imagine side one, side two. and the different elements, and then this dividing line. Okay, move on to use the pictures provided or cut and paste your own pictures, clip art, etc. You can move pictures around anywhere on the page. Create a shared space. Think about being in this rec room for a period of time with family or friends. Make choices that include all needs or wants of each individual person and then or each individual group member. Create a system that promotes fun. Be creative. And so that brings us to you can move these items around. These are movable pictures of things that are going to be in this shared rec room space. And so you finally get to the reflection. What about your design might encourage collaboration or fun? Were you able to share most of the artifacts, right? There could be a dividing line, but does there have to be? And so for 3, for example, what's the benefit of sharing a table, tennis table, an indoor ski slope, or potentially a basketball court? Can you put anything artifact-wise in the middle of the room? And number 4, do you need a dividing line in a rec room like this that is already so massive? I mean, do you really need to keep zones of the room separate? Okay. Your reflection response page continued. So questions 1, 2, 3, 4 need an answer. And we can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then finally, a luxurious ski resort in Korea. So here's the project. Use the space, use the artifacts, try to build some collaboration and creativity. But again, how would you lay out a space? And this is kind of mirroring or paralleling in a fun way, North South Korea, who are actually divided. These countries are divided by the DMZ. They each have resources, but what would be the possibility if they could share some resources? And so that's what we're thinking about. Have a great Flex Friday, and thanks so much for listening.